हाँ जी, हाउ आर
हेलो।
यू?
संदेश की हाल है?
ठीक हो भाजी, आप कैसे हो?
बस बढ़िया भाई। क्या चल रहा है?
कुछ नहीं भाजी, बस लॉकडाउन का पालन कर रहे हैं।
बहुत बढ़िया पालन कर रहा है। यस। ओके, एनीवेज लेट्स गेट टू दिस। ओके गाइस, एवरीवन नो हिम। I he is the best center back in India now. So let's get to the questions I have for you, Sandesh. And my first question will be, Sandesh, how are you keeping yourself fit back home
Well,
during this lockdown?
a lot of time to stay fit, to be honest. Like everyone knows, I had an injury 4 months back. So just following that plan, which I have to do, because after the ACL, it's a long process, like goes for 6 7 months. So I have my program. So that I do every day, twice a day. Just now I finished like half an hour ago. One session in the morning, then one I'll do in the evening. So just 2 sessions and yeah, fitness part. This is I'm doing. I have a program to follow.
Lovely. That's the way. Okay, apart from fitness, like leaving football and fitness apart, what else you are doing back home?
A lot of things. Cleaning utensils for
Oh, lovely. Okay, that's great.
uh, a lot of things, man. See, I'm a person who never gets bored a lot. I think there's so many things to do in life. So I never really feel that I don't have anything to do, be it reading, be it writing, being helping my mother, my father, cooking, cleaning utensils, cleaning the house, just like cleaning the whole house. So many things to do, man. So I really don't get bored or anything like that. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's perfect to be a perfect son when he's home.
And when your
Yes.
father is very strict, you have to be like this.
Oh, yeah, that's the way. All right. Okay. As you mentioned about your injury, also, I have a question. At the age of 17, you broke your ankle, and now recently your ACL is where you got injured. So, how you find a willpower to be so strong and moving forward progressively with patience, so much patience. Can you share a little bit about it?
I think this. I don't want to sound rude towards sports or something like this, but I think it's too overhyped. Injuries and all that. Like when you get injured, oh, it's so much a darker place to be in. It's so negative. It's so hard. It's not that hard, to be honest. If you want to see the real willpower, see, we as humans right now, you and me, by God's blessings, we have legs to walk, hands to work, eyes to see, and everything is perfect. So we really don't see that hardship of life. We want to see the hardship of life. You need to go on the road and see people. You need to go to the hospitals. There are parents who are trying to do everything they can to arrange the money for the treatment of their child who's fighting for his life. There are kids who are born blind. There are kids who have a heart disease. The people who don't know when they're going to get their next meal. There's so much hardship in this life, in this world, that they are the real ones who have the real willpower, and
Yeah,
they're the ones who really face the hardships. What we face is it's nothing. It's like
yeah,
peanuts
definitely.
compared to what they do. So for me, when I got this injury, um, for not 1 second I sympathize with myself or let anyone sympathize with me, because I think it was just part and parcel of the game. By God's blessing, I'm paid well. I'm paid not just only me, any other sports person. You just need to look at the brighter side. You have things to recover. You have the necessities to recover well. You're not going to die.
Yeah,
So I don't think it requires a lot of willpower. Patience, yes, we need to have
yes,
patience, a lot of patience. But the willpower part, I think it's very normal thing. The real
yeah,
willpower, we never test it to the limits.
yeah, yeah. I want to, put in some words in the same situation. Like, yeah, the desire you have, no matter how many obstacles you face in your life, the desire, what you want to achieve, like, no matter you've been brought down and still again you're getting up and going for that thing. You know, even I wake up every morning and I feel grateful that I'm still alive. And I feel thankful that we've been born normal. We are not abnormals, you know, like सब कुछ ठीक है यार, चल रहा है, हमारा हाथ है, दो पैर है। अरे जिनके तो पैर भी नहीं होते वो भी कर रहे हैं।
वही तो कह रहा हूँ। तो आई थिंक वी आर वेरी ब्लेस्ड, तो इसमें कुछ विल पावर इतनी कहानी नहीं आती, हमारी टेस्ट नहीं होती है।
Yeah, so we need to make most of all the youths who are watching right now, guys. We need to make most of our human life, make most of it. Don't let it go waste, right? All right, let's have some fun. I have created some fun for you guys. You guys, all the guys who are watching, be ready as well, please. All right, Sandesh, I'm gonna ask you a question, and where you gonna answer in just one word.
Just one word. Okay.
Yes, just one word, or maybe two. You can, if in case, but one word. How you see life?
Spread happiness. Like blessing, I would say. Just blessing. Yeah, blessings. Life is a blessing.
Okay, great. Okay, what's your favorite cheat meal?
Cheat meal. I don't have many, but I love gobi ke paranthe. Mother cooks so good. It's so fatty, but I love it. Yeah.
Okay. If you have an option or like get a chance to make a choice in this, which league would you like to play? It's you have options like EPO, La Liga, Bundesliga, or MLS.
I think English Premier League is something you and me, we all have grown up watching. So I think, but I'm a big fan of Bundesliga also, but Premier League, I think English Premier League, I'll go for.
Lovely.
I wish I get the chance.
You're working on it, man, and you deserve it, to be honest. Once that thing clears out, I don't know. Like, all right, let's bring this topic about. I think they have some rules about if you want to play in English, for the play in that Premier League. So their country have some certain rules like world ranking and stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Happiest moment of your life?
Happiest moment? I think every day I have it when I wake up and see my parents happy and smiling. So I think that's the happiest. But professionally, to make my debut for my country, I think you are the one who knows so much. I think I ate your brain so much when we were together, and then 19. Every day I used to eat your head up that I want to get into the national team. So the day I made a tattoo also of the date on my leg. So it's something I'm so happy and proud of.
Lovely, yes. All right. Okay, this is something interesting. So our friend, our mutual friend Manandeep, he was here 3 days ago. Okay, and he posted a story on his Instagram yesterday, and I saw it, and I was like, I reshared it in my story, and I tagged our national coach, Indian national coach, and said, I said, only striker who can hold the ball in front of two center backs. So if you gonna be a head coach of the national team, will you gonna give him a chance?
Without a doubt, I think Manan Paji, I think. So he's my senior, so I have played with him many times and against him as well professionally. I think when we were together in juniors, when he was my senior and I was his junior, he had a bullet of a header. I've never seen anyone hit the ball so hard, such pace and accuracy with a header. I remember when he used to train, it was like a bullet. Honestly, I've never seen, be it international games also, I've never seen someone hit the ball so hard. And if I was a coach, of course, I would give him a chance. If you think, if he didn't have all those injuries, he would still be there where he was, because he was in the national team. But that's where luck comes in, and whatever the reason may be, the destiny it is. But if I was, without a doubt, I'll give him a chance, and I'm sure those injuries were not in the scene. He'll be one of the top strikers in India right now, and he showed that also. He won Young Player of the Year, bagged so many goals, and still had a decent career, but it was short-lived, and that's what you call destiny.
right. That was great. Okay. All right. As I know that you are a writer as well, and you're writing your first book.
Yeah.
So can you give a little bit, couple of highlight points? What is it about your writing? The book is.
So my writing, how it started, like 10, 12 years ago, was mostly just basic poems, and I always dreamt of one day I'm gonna. When I got really confident about it, I'm gonna release a book of my poems. So I have a collection of poems of maybe 100, 200 poems, in which 2, 3 are decent enough. But the book which I decided last year, because I was writing a short story, so I thought. So there were a few stories in my mind which I wanted to pen down, and so this book which I want to make, I don't know how long it will take. I thought it will take till July, but certain things happened in my life and I couldn't really focus in writing. So this book is more about a collection of 4 short stories, which shows the reality of 4 different aspects of life, on God, on love, and these are 4 stories based on that, on old age, which is one of my favorite, which I'm writing. So there are 4 realities of life: God, love, old age. So I've written on these things, and betrayal. So there are 4 different stories based on that, and so 2 of them are complete. The third one I'm working on it, but the past 1.5 months I couldn't really write because I was so focused on my injury and my rehabilitation. But I think I'll complete it soon.
Wow.
So this is a little bit, yeah.
Well, I'm not a fan of reading books, but really, because this is true. I like true stories, real stories. See, in this, I want to mention one more thing. What I say, like, people, those who don't enjoy reading books, big books like me also. So I say, for those people, go and meet people. It's same as reading books.
Indeed,
so it's like learning experience from others also. Yeah. So I would love to read your book. I will invest
I'll
time.
send you the first copy.
All right. Okay. Let me see how much you remember and what do you want to say, because we are talking after so long. So what do you want to say about me? And can you share some of the moments or anything you remember? So let's see.
I think the best thing was the most time we spent together as a teammate, because we've been together playing, because you were Stephens and I was in Shishniketan, so played for Chandigarh together, and since I was 14 we were playing together, I think. But the most thing which I really like, and I think you will hit the most, when we were in Calcutta under 19 Chandigarh BC Roy Trophy, we were the first team from Chandigarh to win it after like 50 odd years since Chandigarh was made. So we had the same bed, so it was a big hall, like a dormitory thing, bunk beds, and we both were on the top of it, and you were next to me. And of course you were the star of Chandigarh team by then, and I was getting into there. So I don't know if you remember, I would ask you, I always used to eat your head up, how is the national team? And then, like, you in the juniors, and I'd never been to the national team till then when I was 17. So I always used to eat your head that how is the national team, how you train. And I remember once, because we were there for 1 month, and after some days you were like, Sandy, bus kare yaar, same cheese, kitni baar puchega? I was like, no, I'm so excited, I just want to get national team, I want to know all the things. So I think those memories and were really good. I think that tournament we played really well as a team and got the trophy also to Chandigarh. So apart from that, you just being nice to me, humble to me, we are the same age, but you were always like my senior. So it's a good, I don't know how to praise someone on their face, but I think those moments were really nice we shared.
This guy, well, I didn't even remember that what he just said, but literally,
That's
seriously, this thing, literally, I feel like people, those who are watching, it must have motivated them, like, from his words, the way he was. Now if I put myself in that situation and he's asking the same thing, so how much motivated and passion he have to play for the national team. And that is the reason he's there, because he did everything what it takes to be there, and right now he's there. So yes, if if you are continuously thinking and having a thought and talking about it, that means you're working on it and your mind is working on it, and definitely you're physically acting on it, so things will come. So that's a true example, that's a reality. Lovely, that's lovely. Okay, let's see, Sandesh. If guys, if anyone wants to ask him a question, please feel free. You have 60 seconds and then we're gonna bind it up. Let me see. Guys, anyone?
Just saying hello, I think.
Yes, hello, Jai Hind, Jai Hind. Guys, this is the best chance to ask him any question. Let's see. It would be lovely if he... Poppe will ask. He's coming every day and commenting. Seriously, maza aata hai. And his presence matters a lot. He keep it entertaining. All right. Okay. I can't see any question. All right, let me ask on their behalf, as this is regarding, keeping safe and about football as well. It's a question about the recover from injury. I think Arvind has asked
now
this.
they're coming, yeah.
Okay, Arvind has asked, how come you are so patient about your recovers from injuries? You have so much patience, he's saying.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive, and that's why I have patience. I'm not fighting for my life, so the day I'll be fighting for my life, maybe I'll get very impatient, but I'm okay as long as I'm alive and healthy.
Okay, all right. Okay, I don't want to come up with a particular thing. All right, somebody asked me this, the last question, Sandesh, and then he asked, like, if you get a chance, which European club you gonna play for?
See, as a player, I've been a fan of Man United. I think everyone knows that. So, given a chance, but I would like to play in the same squad when I was a fan of the team, with Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, Paul Scholes, So, for that, I have to go back in time, which I can't go now. So, the question ends there.
All right, lovely. Okay, Sandesh. What do you want to say to our youth and people who are watching, and youth who are aiming and dreaming to be professional like you and represent the country? So some points and some words for them.
For the youth, apart from sports, spread more happiness and positivity instead of negativity and hatred. I think this is enough to make this world a better place. And for the aspiring footballers, I'll say from my own experience, the first thing you need to do is start complaining less. Don't complain so much. If you want to start anything right now, if you decide that I want to become a football player, the first thing you need to do is stop complaining. It's too hot, it's too rainy, it's too muddy, it's so cold, I did not eat well. All these small talks, you need to stop that thing. Is the first step. Second step is to dream. What do you want to be? Like, I had the dream to play for my country, represent my country, bring glory to this great nation. You see that dream with passion and belief, and you work for it every single day. I think, I don't know if it sounds strange, but when someone says to you, when someone used to say to me when I was growing up, when I was working towards my dream, when people start saying he's crazy, why is he, early morning he's coming, he's staying till late. I think when people used to call me crazy, I used to feel motivated. So this level of hard work you need to do, and all the players who have been at that level, they will agree to it. So you complain less, you dream big and work for it. And third is you have faith. You keep believing in the dream, because the best example is when I was 17, when I broke my ankle and I had all those issues. Things will always not fall the way you want them to go for you. So when things don't go the way you want, you just gotta still keep believing in that dream. So you complain less, you dream big, work for it, and then you keep the belief, don't lose it no matter what. And then when you achieve it, you just stay humble, and don't forget the ones who were with you when it all started. Try to be a good human being, and respect nature and all that. These things, just like, if you make it, stay humble. If you don't make it, then also stay humble. Don't become an arrogant piece of something. So stay nice, stay humble, and help someone achieve their dreams and make a world a better place to live. I think I said
That's
too much.
lovely. That's lovely. Every word matters. Whatever you said, it's pretty motivating. Yeah, I forgot to ask you about the position you play. Like some points for the youth who wants to play that center back position. Can you say something one center back should have to be an excellent
The
center
most the most important thing, I think, if you can understand that people love tackling and they think defense is all about tackling and doing all that. But if you can understand this, whoever will hear it, interception is the best tackle. If you can see, defender as a central defender, I don't want to fight with the striker. I don't want to go in a tussle with them. Of course, I like it, but the more I do it, the more wrong positioned I was, if you get it, and more bad positioning it was. So for a centre back, a central defender team, you always have to keep thinking a step or two steps ahead of your opponent. And the more less you tackle, the more less your shots are dirty. I think that's one of the finest games you have played. That's why I said, like, clearances, interceptions, following the run, they are very vital. So it's all about there. I think as a defender, if you can think faster than others, your anticipation, so you work for that. And of course you need some muscle strength and physical aspect. I think there's someone else who will tell you better, but work on the mental side of the game. Watch as much football you can. If you have to start right now, just watch as much football you can. Pick up the centre backs like Bonucci, there's Keleni, Sergio Ramos, Virgil van Dijk, and the top European centre backs. You watch the game and you see how well they play, and then you bring it into your game. So watch football as much you can, study the plays, and always remember the strongest weapon in the world anyone can have, and in football also, is your mind. So you keep that active all the time in the game and in your training. Then it's up to your hard work actually. Yeah, so just work hard, think well, and you will make it.
Definitely lovely. All right, last one. As it is lockdown and whatever happening in this whole world, what do you want to say to the people?
Well, it's not something which we all thought of a few months back, but it is what it is. We can't go back in time and change what has happened. What we can do now is to follow the protocol set by our government, what the medical people say, which is most important right now, is social distancing. And if you have any symptoms, go to the doctor, don't hide at home and all that. So it's in our hands. I'm not enjoying it, to be honest, that much, because it's my rehab time. I need to be in the ground and play. But I won't moan about it also, because I know it's happened. I can't change it now. So you make most of the time and work on other things you can. But if you want it to change, it all depends on me, you, and everyone, the rest of the world. If you follow the protocols right now, this thing will eventually go down and we'll start living our lives again happily. And this also brings me to the point with this virus spreading and everything. I think we've been cruel to the nature a lot as well. Be it the animal killing, the burning the fire in the forest, or how we have made our sea, our rivers dirty. I think we've been pretty cruel to the nature. I think nature is taking its place back. I won't say revenge, because I think nature is not cruel as humans. But I don't want to sound any controversy here, but just do your best, stay home, stay happy, and this will go eventually slowly. And then never take anything for granted, because it can go like this. So respect wherever you have, even just going outside the park and playing with your kid.
That's lovely, Sandesh. I really enjoyed, and I can feel
Likewise.
where you're coming from, And I feel like if we get a chance, like sit and talk, we can talk all day long and give the
Sure,
because जो भी हम बात कर रहे it's all positive. We talk positive, you feel positive, and we want to give positive.
That's
And
right.
and you and I and people who are watching, you can change, we can change, and that's how we change. So
Indeed.
be positive about everything. Yes, there are negativities, because that's why we say none of the humans are perfect. So there are situations, but it can be changed. So it's up to us what we want to take, right? All right, Sandesh, that was lovely and spending a quality time. It was lovely.
Cheers, buddy.
And thank you
Pleasure all
so
mine.
much. Maza aa gaya,
Okay.
bhai.
Same here, buddy.
Take
Likewise,
care of
Maza.
yourself and
Thank you, buddy.
come back soon. ठीक है?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for
चलो.
joining, and have a good one. Cheers. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, that was Sandesh, the best center back.